Oslo, Oslo. Anyway, this is getting back. I want to give a shout out to Red Oak Projects in Brooklyn. I was born in Red Oak. I want to give a shout out to all the people in the Bronx, Webster Projects, 148, 1428 Webster, 9th floor, 179th Street, 3rd Avenue. Right. This is the Oslo. Actually, you put your face in the place, because basically you can see me, but you can't see me. And today we want to talk about what we need, and what we need is respect. And with respect, we can grow into the people that we really are. We have been lied to, and actually love between man and women was a battle. And people try to out-slick each other. You know, they separated us into cats and dogs and fighting amongst each other. When if we take our time and look at it, we should have respect for the species that brought us into this world. And with that respect, we can actually learn how to make it a better world by revision, looking over what controls this world. And basically they have laws. And the word law, L-A-W, is actually M-A-L, which is male, which is mal, or male from the word malik, which is king, or mal, which is from the word male, which is man. So we can take these laws and learn them, and they call the federal laws. And the word federal is actually feed, arrow, or area, or feed them all. I mean, it can be broken down many ways, but the federal laws is the laws that oversees what's going on in this particular country, which is called America. So we can actually get into that, and to do that, we must stop and get what they call time management. Time management will bring us into what they get, making a program of how to utilize our time. And there was a saying that everybody should be familiar with. It's called the early bird catches the worm, which means that if you, like say if you're in a city with 10 million people, and there's only space or whatever, provisions or whatever for 1,000 people, you got to be up and you got to be out there quick. And 1 minute or 1 second can means that if a place closed, or if they stop it at a certain time, and or anything can happen, that person can get ill. You say, well, the place is going to be open till 5 o'clock. You don't know, because the person could get sick, and they could be open at 3 o'clock. They can close at 3 o'clock. So, like I said, you have to have time management. You have to have a plan, and then you have to have another plan, and another plan. And if we look at what's going on, all leaders had to rise to the top. That was the agreement that we made. And in rising to the top, they didn't leave no evidence of who helped them get to the top, which is good. If they was getting to the top for the wrong reasons, you see. And like I said, a lot of people helped me get it. Every woman that I've met, I will give them back and help them get back their rightful place on earth. And I will feel good as a defender of truth for the woman, who is now called the woman. Because of surgery and man's technology, anybody can look like a woman. But if you don't have that womb inside you, you are not gonna be a womb man. So it's a long story to this thing here. And we're actually making a movie. And so I'm in the beginning of making a movie. And we're going to put it all out there. And what people didn't understand, they thought it was going to be, when they say revolution, will not be televised. At that particular time, many obstacles was in our way to do things as a people of honesty, as a people of vision, and people of greatness. So, but as far as the reason for what I do is to respect the global world. It has nothing to do with America. It has nothing to do with any country. It has something to do with representing the earth. You see, on a whole nother level. That's why I say you have to come out of her. And the her is actually the woman and the Statue of Liberty, which is the woman, but she don't know it's her because she's been tricked. She's been written out of her heritage, of her position, her full authority. And we're going to give it back to her. But she needs to learn what to do. But I was talking, I'm talking about so many things, and I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to start giving y'all what y'all need so you can have the choice to be who you need to be. I'm going to give a shout out to Red Hook. I'm going to give a shout out to Webster Project. And why I do this, because, those two places, from my childhood into my second birth, we're going to change the way things is going. And I know people doing the best that they can, but as always, we can do better. So those are my two stomping grounds. Lowellton is a stomping ground. Jamaica, I learned so much in Jamaica. I want to give a shout out to IS-8 and all the crew of IS-8 and Betty Dobson, who gave me the opportunity to work there, and Lung Fupa, Fighting Family, and everybody from the Queens area, Jamaica, Bunker for Jamaica, Jetna, all the ruling class clubs out there. Way, man. You don't even know nothing about that. But Oslo. I is slow. I is slow. Why? I is slow. I had a I'm a preacher, a teacher, a high priest, and a vice. And I married the Bible with the Constitution. And I now call it Bible Constitution. But anyway, you have what they call the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, right? And these are procedures that they must abide by. You have something that's called the letter of the law, which when you a judge, you cannot just do what you want to do. Only if no one's watching you. So we have to become monitors of what's going on so we can implement the law. See, the law by itself is just paper. We have to pick up the paper, memorize the paper, make sure that when this paper is being said and done, it's done right. If it's not working for us, we got to go in and change it. It's called amending, like as an operation. Change it, make it work for us. So I want to give a shout out to Red Hook, to the Bronx, Manhattan, 152nd Amsterdam Avenue, 135th St. Nicholas Avenue. That was one of my stomping grounds. That's where I taught. I taught up there for many years and helped those who came from Africa start a whole African market up there. And I got the pictures and everything. So what I say and I play and I do. But this is the real deal. So when you hear me rapping, and I'm gonna be doing that, or my poetry, This is something that I've been through. This is something I've taken out to give, to share with you. I'm out. One.